What's up, everybody? Savione Health here with my first video, aka my introductory video. In this video, I'm going to introduce myself and what made me start Savione Health. Let's start with my life story. I'm Savione Barnes. I'm a 23-year-old from Maryland, and some things about me and what I've done and what I've accomplished is that I've played sports all my life, everywhere, anything from like gymnastics, baseball, football, basketball, all of that. You know, my favorite class in school was PE or any team sports related classes. I was raised in a household where I wasn't allowed to eat certain foods, wasn't allowed to drink soda, only by occasion, like when we would go out to eat, wasn't allowed to eat sugar. That's basically what I was kind of forced to do growing up. Once I got to school, that's when I started to do whatever I wanted. I stopped playing sports. I stopped prioritizing healthy foods. You know, I could have done whatever I wanted. And that's when my health began to decline. Going from playing baseball and basketball all throughout my 4 years of high school to going to college, doing whatever I wanted, stop being active, stop eating healthy. That's when my health began to decline, and that's when I started to feel different. I started to get more depressed. I always felt tired. I always felt sluggish. I started getting white spots on my nails. I got foul breath, like my breath started stinking like really bad. Just little things like that. Like, I never got sick, and one thing that happened was I just got bedridden sick like every 4 to 6 months. Like, it would just come, like I would really get sick. And prior to that, living in a healthy household, I never really got sick like that. I mean, I got a stuffy nose, maybe a little cough, but I wasn't bedridden to the point where like I didn't want to get out of bed. This is what made me come to the realization that my lifestyle really played an important role in my health. And so that's when I started doing research and I started prioritizing a healthy lifestyle. As I began doing research and going on my health quest, there was a couple things that I noticed. Some things that I noticed is that one is a lot of people believe that they are supposed to be sick, they're supposed to be depressed, they're supposed to have all these health issues, and that's false. We have just been advertised a lifestyle that leads us into getting sick, right? That's the first. Another thing that I realized is that it's certain foods that's getting you sick across the board, and it's certain foods that keep you healthy. So, for example, fruits and vegetables are what keep you healthy. Processed foods, a lot of things that don't grow out of the earth naturally, or like candy, you know, something that has to be man-made, things like that. These are the things that are causing all the problems. So it's really foods that cause the problems and then foods that keep you healthy and that heal you. One last thing that I learned is that when you take the time to better yourself physically, you are also bettering yourself mentally and spiritually. Thus, why it is called Savione Health and not Savione Fitness, because they all work together. Your mind, body, and spirit work together to generate an overall wellness. With this information, this is what drove me to come up with Savione Health, because I strive to educate and teach people on a healthy lifestyle, because they do not teach us this on mainstream media. They don't teach us this in school. They don't teach us how to be self-sufficient. So the goal of Savione Health is to bring self-sufficiency to a real world problem. Make sure to follow me on all platforms: Savione Health, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Also like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, I have a Facebook group called Health Pros, Health and Wellness, for business owners and professionals. Make sure to
join that.